Hi everybody, this is Arkma, and it's been 3 years. 3 years since I committed to the bit. It's been since 2020 since I started really focusing on this channel, the 23rd of November, and we're going on 3 years now. And I'm happy to be here, and I know 2024 I'll keep on keeping on. I wanted to make a small little video here just briefly talking about last year, slash I guess this year, and talking about the coming year for this channel. Things change, things won't change, I don't know. Want to thank a few people, and yeah, gonna try and keep this short. So this last year was very busy for me. I traveled a lot. I traveled to Frosty Faustings, Combo Breakers, both CEO and CEO Taku, Evo, Battle at the Border, and First Attack. So I was gone a good amount of this year because those were all like weekend travels for me. On top of keeping up with my work at my job, as well as maintaining this. I've been a very busy person. On top of that, I've also been competing in Melty Blood a lot more, even at home on online tournaments. So the time I've had for videos has been smaller in theory, but in practice, I've been as productive as I feel I have been for the last few years as well. So that's been a very interesting change. The videos itself have changed. The vlogs, the Hoi 4 videos, those have gotten way more heavily edited. And personally, I've been enjoying the ones I've been making a lot more this year. That's not to say I didn't enjoy them last year, but I think this year you may have seen a change in how I've been gradually doing them over time. I've gotten a lot more script heavy with it, and it's been a very fun creative outlet in its own way, which has been great. And on top of that, the Tsukihime playthrough has been continuing out through this year. Back in June, it went 1 year old since I started uploading videos for it. And even before then, back in 2021 was when I started recording him. So I'm glad that's been going strong. So I've had multiple different video series that I've all been putting a lot of focus into scripting and doing voiceovers and more editing into them. So as a result, the upload schedule has been a bit slower, but I personally like to think that it's gotten better overall. I think the quality has gotten much, much better this year than it was when I started, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. Even the stuff I don't edit as much, like the Melty Blood videos, the other game series where I hop into a game for a bit and do it, or I play it for a bit. I hope those have been fun as well. I've been enjoying Touhou. I'm getting back into Touhou, so I'm trying to get back my skills into Touhou 8 so we can keep going to Touhou 9 and all the other ones. They just released a new one, so I gotta try and get my way up there first. But I hope you've enjoyed that. It's been a lot of fun this year, and despite all the lack of time I feel like I have, I've still been putting a lot of effort, if not more effort, into the things. And I hope you enjoyed them. I guess with that, we'll talk about next year in a second, but before we leave this year, let me talk about a few people I want to thank. I want to thank Radiant and Monochrome Lily. They are my two Twitch mods, as well as fellow friends and creators, and I wanted to thank them for just being a great presence for me this year. There's been a lot of ups and downs in terms of me trying to get shit done, but those two have always been an absolute pleasure to talk with and hang out with on and off stream and on recordings, and this wouldn't be nearly as big or as good, I think, without their help. So I wanted to thank them here. I want to also thank everyone new who's stopped by the channel this year. This channel has, I think, doubled in growth since last year, which is crazy to think about. I had a lot of videos that I think got some people's attention, and if I got your attention, I hope you enjoyed it. I apologize that you subscribe. Oh my god, everything shook. That was the webcam. I hit my microphone and shook the webcam. I hope when you subscribed for one thing and you saw this channel was way too much of a bunch of other stuff, that despite the fact that it was weird, you're still stuck around. I thank you for hanging out, and I hope you've enjoyed stuff. And you know what? If it got you hooked onto something else after, I'm happy to help with that. And if you're here for one thing, I hope I'm still able to help you with that one thing. If there's something you want to see more of, feel free to drop it in the comments. Next year, I plan to continue Tsukihime. I need to finish it because I want to jump over to the bonus disc stuff because, spoilers, I haven't actually gone through them yet. I finished Tsukihime with the idea that once I finished all the videos for it, I would then go into the rest of it blind, into the bonus disc blind, and then I would do something similar. but because it's not done yet, I've been on a, like, not like a cliffhanger, but I haven't been able to jump into other stuff yet. Like, the Melty Blood stories, I haven't gone too much into detail outside of Lumina because I wanted to also make videos on those. So I'm kind of like preventing myself from enjoying more media by not finishing my plate. So I'm going to try and finish that next year. Hopefully we'll get through all the Touhou 8 good endings by the end of this year, this YouTube year. And vlogs and Hoi 4 videos, those will keep going into next year. I enjoy making them, and as long as I enjoy making them, I plan on making them. Trips this year right now, I'm planning to be at Frosty Faustings in January, as well as Tampa Never Sleeps in March. Everything else is kind of up in the air at the moment, so who knows? Those will be whenever I make trips, and I plan on recording enough footage for them. The Hoi 4 videos will probably be about as frequent as they've been. It's like one every few months in terms of like the heavily edited stuff, just because it takes time for me to find a game where I'm like, I've got a story here. I can script this. I can do something with this. And you might see just like regular gameplay stuff as well. Maybe just longer form. I streamed or recorded a game. Here you go. Just watch me bumble around like an idiot. And then Melty Blood. Melty Blood will probably be finishing this year in regards to story mode and missions. We've got one more mission left and a few more stories left. And then after that, I've debated maybe going into Under Night because Under Night 2 is coming out. So mayhaps we do a similar thing for Melty Blood here. I'm debating competing in it personally, but I'm not sure. I'll definitely be competing in Melty Blood just as frequently, if not more so. I love that game. It's so much fun. It's currently 50% off till I think next week on most platforms. It's a lot of fun, and I'm trying to get more and more people on it. But yeah, we'll probably see it more as tournaments and maybe combo stuff or streams, I guess, going forward once that finishes up, unless we're lucky and we get more DLC. It's been kind of empty this year, but it's still been a lot of fun anyways, so whatever happens, happens. And aside from that, I plan on doing Ghost Trick again. We got the first 3 chapters uploaded to the YouTube. I did stream chapter 4 as well, but during that stream, my internet was dying, so I'm debating either scrapping that stream and re-recording it on my own time. It won't be blind, but it'll probably be blind. It's been a few months. But I plan on finishing that, because I was enjoying Ghost Trick a lot, and that one is something I want to finish. Let's see. Aside from that, City Skylines 2 came out, and I've been streaming that occasionally, and that's been fun, so you might see some of those in that longer form as well, like the Hoi 4 videos. Same thing with Victoria 2. I'll probably do a little bit more of that again this year, because I've done like bits and pieces this year, but I haven't really committed to much more. And yeah, probably anything else, really. Sonic Robocart we'd had for a little bit till my computer shot the bed. I might go back to doing time travels for that sometime soon. Any of the other projects I've still had on the back burner, I might finally jump back into it. This is kind of a matter of, do I want to keep this stuff in the back wing or do I want to hop back into it? There are projects that I'm like, I want to go back to, but first I need to get this off my plate. So I think maybe by the time Tsukihime is done, we'll hop into it. Just realize I have a lot of plans. I also have no plans. I'm just kind of going with what my gut has been going for. And yeah, you know what? We'll find out next year. That's how it tends to go. I'll make the things I want to make, and when it comes time for me to go, yeah, I'm ready to bring this back, I'll bring it back. But I think that's everything, actually. It's been almost 9 minutes. Oh my god. Hopefully I'm able to trim that down a little more. But thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure making this stuff. It's been a lot of fun. I think next year will be the same as well. And I really hope you enjoyed it. I sure as hell have. You know, I was thinking about it. I still don't have like a good YouTuber outro. So from the bottom of my heart, that is somewhere in my chest, thank you again for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. It all means the world to me to keep this up. Because no matter what, I try my best and I've been enjoying my best. So until next time, I guess.